February 4, 1861. Birth of a nation. Delegates from 6 seceded southern states, South Carolina, Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, and Louisiana, gathered in Montgomery, Alabama, to establish the Confederate States of America. This assembly marked a pivotal moment in American history, setting the stage for the Civil War. The convention convened at the Alabama state capitol, where representatives drafted a provisional constitution to guide the nascent Confederacy. This document closely mirrored the United States Constitution, but emphasized states' rights and the institution of slavery. On February 8th, the delegates adopted this provisional constitution, formalizing their separation from the Union. On February 9th, the convention unanimously elected Jefferson Davis of Mississippi as the provisional president and Alexander H. Stephens of Georgia as the provisional vice president. Davis, a West Point graduate and former U.S. Secretary of War, was inaugurated on February 18, 1861. In his inaugural address, he emphasized the Confederacy's commitment to the principles of the Founding Fathers, asserting their right to self-governance. The selection of Montgomery as the initial capital was strategic, given its central location in the Deep South. However, as the Confederacy expanded, the capital was relocated to Richmond, Virginia, in May 1861, to leverage Virginia's resources and strategic position. The formation of the Confederate States of America was a direct response to escalating tensions over states' rights and slavery. The election of Abraham Lincoln in 1860, perceived as a threat to the institution of slavery, prompted these states to secede. Their departure underscored deep-seated regional differences and set the nation on a path to civil war. The Montgomery Convention not only established a new government, but also galvanized the Union. The secession of these states challenged the federal authority and compelled the remaining Union states to confront the issue of national unity versus states' rights. This confrontation ultimately led to the outbreak of the Civil War in April 1861, following the Confederate attack on Fort Sumter in South Carolina. In retrospect, the events of February 4, 1861, were a catalyst for a conflict that would shape the future of the United States. The decisions made in Montgomery had profound implications, leading to a war that tested the nation's commitment to its founding principles and ultimately resulted in the preservation of the Union and the abolition of slavery. The legacy of the Confederate States of America remains a complex and contentious chapter in American history. The Montgomery Convention's actions serve as a reminder of the nation's struggles with issues of sovereignty, federalism, state and human rights, challenges that continue to resonate in contemporary discourse. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history.